The film starts in 1945, when there was a problem with a plane, because of which it was being landed on an island in Japan. This work was being done by a senior pilot named Shikishima. He was with his entire team at that time. After coming to the island, he came to a senior mechanic, and asked him to repair the plane. Shikishima himself went ahead to roam on this island. He sees strange kinds of fish in the sea that were dead. After roaming around, he came back at night. As soon as he reaches the team, everyone hears the sound of an emergency alarm, because of which the whole team got scared, because Godzilla comes in front of them. He was moving ahead. Seeing him, everyone gets very scared. They started running. No one understands anything. The mechanic says that we can kill him with our machine gun. Mr. Shikishima, you should do this. Now Shikishima takes the gun, but when he comes close to Godzilla, God knows what happened to him. He can't even shoot bullets with a machine gun. That's why all the soldiers have to shoot bullets with their small guns. Seeing this, Godzilla got angry and started moving ahead. He starts crushing everyone. Meanwhile, he crushes everyone like ants and kills them. Seeing this, Shikishima got very scared. Along with that, there was a powerful explosion. Shikishima fell very far. He also fainted there. And after killing everyone, Godzilla starts screaming loudly. In the morning, Shikishima came to his senses. As he moved ahead, he saw that his entire team was killed. Their dead bodies were lying on the ground. The mechanic was bringing the dead bodies here together, because he somehow survived Godzilla's attack. When Shikishima came there, the mechanic got very angry at him. He says that you are responsible for all these deaths. You didn't attack Godzilla. That's why everyone died. After hearing this, he got very sad. After a while, Shikishima is sent back to Tokyo with the rest of the pilots. When he came home, he found out that everything was destroyed there due to the bombing. All the houses were broken. Even Shikishima's house was completely destroyed. Here, he met his neighbor. She says that you are safe. She said while crying that my son was killed. Shikishima asks if my mom and dad are alive. She says that number. Everyone is killed here. She moved ahead in sadness. She keeps saying that our luck is bad, in which all this happened to us. When Shikishima moved ahead, the police were after a woman. She had a child in her hand. When the woman was running away, he came in front of her. Then the woman gives the child to Shikishima, and runs away from there. When he moved a little further, the same woman came to him. Shikishima asks her who you are. She says that my name is Norai. I found this child at one place and I took her, because her mom and dad were also killed in the explosion. Hearing this, Shikishima says okay, and after giving the child to her, he started moving forward. Norai also started following him. She says that you can't leave us alone like this. At night, they went to Shikishima's house. Norai says that I have no one in this world, and the truth is that this child's mom had handed her over to me, saying that if anything happens to me, you take care of her. Hearing this, Shikishima was very happy, says that you are a very good person, who is taking care of this little girl. The next day, in search of work, Shikishima moved ahead. The neighbors ask him who that woman and child are. Shikishima replies I don't know. She came after me. Like us, she is homeless and helpless. Neighbors ask him again why that girl cries all the time. Doesn't her mom give her milk? Doesn't she feed her anything? Shikishima says that she is not the daughter of that woman, Norai. Hearing this, the neighbor felt pity for the girl. She feeds her milk. They thank her, and they started living together. Everything went on like this for a year. One day, Shikishima says that I got a letter for a government job, in which I have to go on a mission in the depths of the sea. Actually, my job is to find the bombs there and finish them, which are fixed there by mining. America and Japan fixed them during World War II. Norai says that this job seems very dangerous. Shikishima says that yes, it is dangerous, but in return, we will get a lot of money, with which we can move forward in life. We will be very happy, which is very important for the child. Norai says that I don't want to let you die. Shikishima says that nothing will happen to me, because the government is giving us very good weapons and boats. But the next day, when Shikishima went to work, he found out that the government had lied to them, because they are only being given weapons and boats. Here, Shikishima also met the doctor, who was the head of this whole mission. The doctor also explains everything about the boats. The doctor's people were finding a mine bomb and aiming at it. They shoot many times, but their aim was not looking good and was missed. But when Shikishima aims, he easily destroys the mine bomb. The doctor was very happy to see this. At night, Shikishima had the same dream, in which Godzilla walks ahead after crushing his companions. Seeing this terrible dream, Shikishima gets shocked and gets up. He was very sad about the death of his companions. Nora gives him water. Shikishima says that I keep having such terrible dreams. I hope that I forget all this. He was very sad. Then Nora takes care of him. Now there was a nuclear explosion on an island, which was done by America. Then such a time passed, where Shikishima destroys many more bombs with his team, and happily lives with Nora and the child. These people also make their own house, where Shikishima brought his whole team. Nora makes food for everyone. Everyone was very happy and praised her. They say, sister-in-law, the food is very tasty. Hearing this, Nora says that I am not Shikishima's wife. Hearing this, the whole team is very shocked. Then Shikishima tells them that even after the explosion, she is living with me, because she has no one like me, and this child is also not ours. On which the team says that you both should get married. One day, Nora tells Shikishima that I got a job at a place. I will stand on my feet soon, and the neighbor will take care of the child. I have spoken to them. On which Shikishima also agrees. Now it was said that America is getting nuclear attacks everywhere, which has the opposite effect, that Godzilla has become bigger, more dangerous and more powerful. And now he was moving towards Japan. Now when this team moved forward, they saw that ship destroyed, which was destroyed by Godzilla's attack in 1945. Seeing this, the team was very shocked. They think that which animal can do this work, which was so big. Then Shikishima tells that this was done by Godzilla, because there he sees dead fish. He tells that whenever Godzilla is about to come up, then he kills the animals below and sends them up. I had seen this thing on an island. Now suddenly a lot of dead fish are spread all over the ship. Seeing this, Shikishima was very scared, because he understood that Godzilla is coming here. He says in fear that we should get out of here as soon as possible, with which Godzilla comes out of the water. He was behind their ship, and these people were moving fast. Shikishima and the doctor throw a very big bomb in the water, which collides with Godzilla. They did a lot of explosions, but Godzilla's body was so strong that these explosions had no effect on him. In fact, he takes out his mouth and moves forward. These people throw another bomb in the water, but the wire that breaks the bomb is cut. That's why Shikishima comes up and shoots Godzilla in the mouth with a machine gun, because of which there was an explosion there, and a part of Godzilla's mouth is destroyed. But suddenly he heals himself and gets well, and he stood up. Before this, he attacks the ship. Then the Japanese army comes from the other side, and starts attacking Godzilla blindly, because of which he got very angry. He goes under the ship and attacks. He started turning the whole ship, but they still don't stop. They keep attacking him again and again, because of which Godzilla is also injured and goes into the water. And now he leaves the dangerous waves, and keeps the ship upside down. He came out of the water and started roaring hard. Shikishima's team gets very scared, and now he goes back into the water. Shikishima also got very injured in this attack. When he came home, Nora got very worried seeing him. She said that you have taken care of us for so many years, but you have not told us why you are so worried. Maybe you don't think of me as a part of your life, and if you share your sorrows, you will feel less. Then Shikishima says that because of my mistake in 1945, all the teams were killed. I had to kill Godzilla with a machine gun, but I got very scared. I couldn't attack, because of which Godzilla killed my entire team. Hearing this, Nora takes care of him. See, what is written in destiny, it happens. And the one who has to stay alive, he will not die in any condition. Shikishima says that I remember these things every day and I wish I would have died with him on the same island. Nora again explains to him that if you are alive today, then surely there is a big purpose of your life. Godzilla came back to the sea, which now starts moving towards the ship. That team also starts attacking Godzilla blindly. Shikishima was with a child at home, where suddenly the emergency alarm starts ringing. It was being told on the radio that Godzilla has attacked the city. Hearing this, Shikishima started worrying a lot for Norai, because she also went to the city for a job. While in that city, Godzilla starts moving forward, causing distraction. At this time, Norai was watching Godzilla sitting in a train, and now he attacks that train and picks up the whole train. He starts chewing the box of Norai's train in his mouth. Norai got very scared, who was hung at one place, and now she jumps into the water to save her life. Here some reporters were reporting Godzilla by making his video. He had seen them, and now Godzilla started moving towards them, but they still did not move from there. Godzilla comes there and destroys the whole tower with a punch. He broke it, due to which all the reporters are killed. When Norai was running, Shikishima came here, and now these two start running with all the people. Godzilla was also behind them, where the army was attacking him with tanks. He got angry, and now the blue light starts coming out of Godzilla's back and wings, with which he starts taking out the dangerous rays and waves. As soon as this happens, a lot of explosions started happening there, which started taking all the people and buildings in their grasp. To save Shikishima from this, Norai pushes him, and takes the destruction of this attack on herself. After a while, when Shikishima came out, he sees no one there, including Norai. Everything was destroyed, and now due to Norai's death, Shikishima becomes very sad. He started crying loudly. Here Godzilla starts moving forward screaming. Seeing him, Shikishima also got angry. He also starts screaming to take revenge. In the city, all the people get very upset seeing the destruction everywhere, and from now on, these people started researching on Godzilla. Shikishima comes home and makes Norai pray. He was also taking care of the child who is crying a lot. The doctor tells everyone here that the government has chosen us and the rest of the soldiers to stop Godzilla, and now I have a plan. After which he brings them to the place where the whole team was supposed to stop Godzilla, and then the general comes here and meets everyone, says that Godzilla's attack has increased a lot. In these circumstances, no one will help us. Whatever we have to do it ourselves. Then he tells that the doctor has made a plan to defeat Godzilla. Hearing this, everyone says that we have seen Godzilla with our own eyes. He is very powerful and dangerous. We cannot stop him in any way. Hearing this, the doctor says that I am a Navy officer, as well as a scientist. We had attacked Godzilla, in which we had also succeeded. We had blown half of his face with an explosion, but he was healed again and recovered. But this time we have a new plan. On different parts of Godzilla's body through ships, we will put gas cylinders. Then he will be thrown into the depths of the sea at a very fast speed. The sea in which we are going to do this is very deep. Due to going into the depth, his body will not be able to bear the pressure, due to which he can die. Hearing this, an officer asks that, what if nothing happens to him? The doctor says that if nothing happens, then we have plan B as well. In plan B, when Godzilla will be in the depth of the water, then balloons will open on the cylinders placed on his body. Due to this, the speed at which he had gone down, Godzilla will start coming back up on opening 2 or 3 balloons. He will not be able to bear the pressure, and he will die. Hearing this, an officer asks that, sir, are you sure that Godzilla will be killed by these attacks? On which the doctor says that maybe, but we have to do this, because apart from this, we have no other way. The general also joins him, that Godzilla has already destroyed a lot. Now we must do this to stop him, for which all the officers there agree. Shikishima came to his entire team. The doctor tells them that to bring Godzilla to the right place in the sea, we have to prepare a plane which is full of weapons, and now I need an excellent mechanic to prepare such a plane. Hearing this, Shikishima says that, my friend mechanic can do this work. I will find him and bring him. And now Shikishima went to his house looking for him, where he finds the mechanic, but he still tells him a lot of things, that because of you, our entire team was killed in 1945. Shikishima says, yes I know, but now I have got a chance to rectify my mistake, in which I need your help. To kill Godzilla, we need a plane that you have to prepare. With this, we can help our government and army. We could also save the lives of millions of people, for which the mechanic agreed. He came to the place with Shikishima, where he had to prepare the plane. He went ahead. He starts his work to prepare the plane. There, the doctor also prepared a lot of weapons and gas cylinders. In a few days, the plane also gets ready. After a few days, Shikishima met the child, where she had made a painting, which he gives the paper to Shikishima. Whatever he sees, he says, "My child, you look very sad in this painting. What is the matter?" On this, she says, "Yes, because I am missing Mom a lot." Saying this, she started crying. Seeing her, Shikishima was also very sad. He takes care of the child. Then as soon as night falls, he writes a letter and keeps it with the child. And after putting her to sleep, he goes from there. He came and met the mechanic, who had also prepared many more planes. In one plane, Shikishima sat down. The mechanic tells him that, "I have also put bombs, weapons and gas cylinders in it. You just have to take good care of this plane and its buttons." In 1945, Godzilla crushed and killed all your companions. But today you kill him and take your revenge. On which Shikishima says, "Yes, I will definitely do this." He then started looking at the painting made by the child, which was of these three. And here, along with the child, he also starts missing Norai. The next day, the child comes to the neighbor, and gives her Shikishima's letter, which was actually for the neighbor. There was some money with the letter. It was written in the letter that take care of the child with this money. The neighbor understood, seeing that now the mission on which Shikishima has gone, he will never come back from there. While all the ships start moving forward in the sea, where they had to go to their location, they make a sound with the help of devices in the water, to annoy Godzilla, while Shikishima now takes his plane and flies away. The sound of Godzilla devices was annoyed, and came out of the water and came to a city. Shikishima takes the plane and passes very close to Godzilla. Then he starts attacking all around him, to instigate Godzilla. Now Godzilla started following his plane. That's why Shikishima took him to the sea, and started moving towards his main location. When the doctor sees them coming, he gets very happy, and he tells all the ships to get ready. While Shikishima and Godzilla were constantly moving forward in the sea. And now as soon as the ships start coming close to Godzilla, the blue light starts shining from his body again. Once again, he spread rays in the sea, due to which a powerful explosion started here again. But this time, it does not have any special effect on the ships. After which these people start throwing cylinders in the water. They start putting cylinders all over Godzilla's body, because at this time his entire attention was on Shikishima's ship. And now these people run all the cylinders through their ships, with which Godzilla is drowned in water very quickly. His body goes down to 1,500 meters in the water. Then suddenly he stopped. Seeing this, everyone gets very happy, because they thought that Godzilla must have died. But he was not going to die so easily. Even after going into the water, he starts pulling the ropes, with which they also understood that he is still alive. That's why now, as per Plan B, they start opening the balloons in the cylinder, with which Godzilla starts coming up again at a high speed. But after coming to 800 meters, he stops, and now he starts breaking those balloons one by one. That's why now, by pulling the ropes, an attempt was made to bring Godzilla up. In a while he came up, but there was no scratch on his body. He started roaring loudly. Again he prepares to make a wave of rays. Seeing his dangerous big face, everyone gets very scared. Everyone was looking at their death in front of their eyes. They lost their courage now. But still Shikishima is moving forward in the plane. Along with his dead companion, he also starts missing Norai, and he thought of taking revenge again. That's why he takes his plane and gets into Godzilla's mouth. And now as soon as the plane is destroyed, Godzilla's whole face rises with a big explosion. Seeing this, the doctor and everyone are very saddened by Shikishima's death. But at a short distance, they see Shikishima flying on a parachute. Seeing this, everyone is very happy, that thank God he is still alive. The mechanic also came to know about all this through the radio. Knowing this, he also becomes very happy. And he remembered that yes, I told Shikishima that there is a parachute in this plane. He was very happy that he successfully completed this mission with his intelligence. Because Shikishima, flying from the parachute, sees that Godzilla's faceless body, leaving the blue light, spreads into many pieces, and all those pieces fall into the water. And this is how Godzilla dies. Everyone was very happy with Shikishima's bravery. They salute him with respect. And now as soon as the mission is completed, these people came back to the base, where everyone was very happy. Here the mechanic meets Shikishima and hugs him. He said, "Thank God, You did it with your bravery. The neighbor and the girl also came to meet him. Neighbors give him a letter, reading which Shikishima is very surprised and also very happy, because this letter was of Norai, who was also alive, and she was waiting for them at home. These people come home and meet Norai, who somehow survived the attack, but she was very injured. These three are very happy to meet each other. Norai asks him, "Is your war over?" To which he says with a smile that yes, and I was successful. On which all three get very happy together, and now they decide to live like a family. But a bad news. In the depth of the sea, it was shown that the pieces of Godzilla's body were regenerating again. That is, they were getting cured and combining again, which could have made the whole Godzilla again, which was very dangerous thing. And with this, the story of this movie ends here.